everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am going to be planning my October monthly spread, and I am using a kit, a gorgeous kit from Green Darner Designs, and I do have a coupon code for her shop down below if you're interested. She's doing a similar kit, like a forest theme or woodsy theme, but it has snow and blue colors for November. So if you're interested, I think I might pick that one up as well. But anyways, so here's this kit. I'm getting way ahead of myself, but this is the kit. You have some font stickers, then you have your date covers, and the weekends are in the red, which I like because it differentiates it just a little bit. Then you have your cover for this side of the headers, and then you have these boxes to cover up the days not in the month. Then you have a couple of little mini checklists. Then you have the other side to go up there, and then you have your notes box that's in two sections, a little label, some payday and bill due font stickers. Then you have 4 boxes to cover up days that you want, a couple of half boxes, these I'd say are like quarter box size labels. You have some holidays. I mentioned it in my haul, but in Canada, which is where Green Darner Designs is based, Thanksgiving is in October, so if you are a Canadian planner, that's awesome for you. For me, I will just not use it. And then we have some little icons. So anyways, I am just going to put down the top pieces, the sidebar, and cover up the days that aren't in the month, and then I will be right back. Okay, so here is everything all laid out so far. I absolutely love it so far. I was having a little bit of difficulty putting out the sidebar straight since it was in 2 different pieces, but thankfully her paper is very easy to remove, and so, you know, crisis averted. I was able to reposition it just fine. So we will start off by putting down some bill dues and paydays. So I've got a bill due on the 1st and the 2nd. Yeah, that's fine. And then, let's see, I've got a bill due on the 9th. And I've got one due on the 22nd. And they are all like on a Monday or Tuesday, which is kind of odd. So anyways, there's those. And then I also have paydays. And paydays are going to be on Fridays. And I'm just going to stick it on every Friday, even though, like, this weekend I probably won't be working, so I probably won't have a payday on that day, but I'm just going to put them all down, because if I work, I will get paid. If I don't work, I won't get paid. Surprisingly, that's how, you know, the world works. But yeah, I just figure I'll put them down just to be safe. Totally just ripped that sticker, but that's okay. Laid down just fine. So now we will get into my plans. I have, let's see, a couple of half boxes, and I've got a couple of these big boxes that I also want to make sure I use for, you know, other fun or special events. So I've got a couple of birthdays, and one of them, let's see, the 14th, I think I want to mark with a big box and a label, because it's a very special day. It's my dog's, or one of my dog's, adoption anniversaries. Adoption anniversaries, yes. And so I'm gonna just use that to kind of add a little bit of extra special to it. And I have these custom stickers. Wait, that's the wrong dog. That's my other dog. This one is the dog that we adopted. And so, well, I mean, we adopted them both, but it is his adoption anniversary this day. So I'm going to put these in. These are from Stationery Wonderland, and they are so incredibly cute, obviously. And then plus my dog is just really cute. He was blinking in that picture, so it was really a fun one. But I will put that there because that's a fun celebratory day, and I'll write it in that it's his adoption anniversary. And then let's see, what else do I have? I've got a birthday on the 15th and on the 17th. Oops, that one's a little crooked. And then for those, I will put in these little presents icons to mark those birthdays. And then let's see, what else do I have? Then I have, oh, let's put in my holidays before I forget too. And I would put in a whole box for Halloween, not necessarily because I'm going to be doing anything, but just because it's kind of a fun holiday. Except that since it's at the end of the month, I don't want it to look like that's blocked off too, if that makes sense. So I will just give it the cute little label instead. And then Columbus Day, I surprisingly get off. Apparently if you are at the VA, they give you the day off for Columbus Day. So then we have, I have a trip planned, and let's see, I only have 3 of these little labels left. So let's see. And I've got 2 little like header sized. So let's see how I can plan this out. Maybe I will have, okay, I'm gonna have stickers like all over myself. How's that work? I'm gonna mark out my trip like this. Oops. So a full box on the day I leave, and then on the day I get back. And then that will do. I'll just put back under there, or over there. And then I'm gonna put these guys in here to kind of mark it off a little bit, right? I think so. And then, yes. And then I'll put in these little labels for the other 3 days to mark down my flight, and then the beginning of my conference and the end of my conference. Oh, I want to move those up just a little bit. And then I have one more on this sheet. And then I do want to move these up just so they're not at the very bottom of the page, and so they kind of line up with where I have the other ones. But I figure I'd put the ones that I can write on the full boxes, so then, because I feel like it's just hard to, not necessarily write on full boxes, but sometimes it's hard to read when you write on full boxes, unless you have really pretty hand lettering skills, which I do not have. And then I will also pull in some plain stickers, if I can find mine, from the Paperly Bowtique. And I will pull in, let's see, this color. Oops. And then mark leaving and then coming home, I will mark I'm so indecisive. We'll mark it with the blue to match the presents, like so. Okay, so there's that. And then I'll write in my conference, and I will also just put in this little, like, it's probably to go for like a doctor's appointment, but it's a pharmacy conference, so I figure that'll actually be perfect. So there's that, and then I have a dentist appointment that day too, so I might just put in this little like dentist tooth icon and then just write in that I have a dentist appointment. Then I will put in on the 29th, yes, on the 29th, I will put in that it's my sister's anniversary and that I need to send her a card, and I'll put in the little heart icon for that. And then on the 30th, I have my practice seminar for my presentations, and it's super exciting and scary because it's coming up so fast. And for that, I'm going to use this little, like, it's like the finger with the little bow wrapped around it, like a don't forget. I mean, not that I could forget, it's in the back of my mind all the time, but just so I have it. And then, let's see, I've got 2 more little half boxes that I want to make sure to use. On this day, it's also the start of rotation 5 that I could mark. And then I've got these. So on, let's see, on the 2nd, I'll just use the same label. We've got practice presentations for a different group of people, and then their final presentations are on the 16th, and we have to go to them. It's required, and it's nice to cheer on your friends. So I'll put that in. I'll put in the little remember icon for that one, and then I'll put in, it's like probably a vet sticker, the paw print and the like medical sign, but stick it, oh, maybe I won't because it's a lot of blue. Let's do just a little yellow asterisk right there so that I don't forget that. And then let's see, what else have I got? I've got, I don't know, I feel like that's pretty much it. I've got a couple of other things that I could mark, but they're maybe not as important. I'll put in just some little asterisks for some days that I have stuff going on. So let's see, or days that I have stuff due. So I have stuff due on the 1st, and then the 3rd, the 7th, the 8th, oh, 7th, 8th, I feel like that's not right, I think I wrote that down wrong. Got labels everywhere. Yeah, the 5th and the 6th, not the 7th and the 8th, because I was like, well, that would be weird that she'd make me come in on a Saturday for a quiz. Obviously, I just wrote that down wrong. And then, let's see, the 9th, I have something due. I have a lot of projects this month, or this rotation. And then, see the 16th. I ran out of asterisks. And then the 18th, I have a presentation, but I ran out of the labels. That's okay. I won't put that there. And then, yes, that's it. So it was really, I just had one thing that I didn't mark. So yes, now I'm going to go in and put my Wacky Holidays from Prickled Pear Studio in, and then I'm also going to put in my little date cover-ups. So I will get that done and I will be right back. Okay, so there is all of that laid down. It actually looks like she got the numbering off near the end just with the different colors. So it ended up being Friday and Saturday for most of the colored red ones, if that makes sense. But that's okay. Doesn't bother me. I still love all of the colors. One thing I was thinking about doing is maybe my sidebar, and I'm trying to decide if I want to like put in these little checklists or if I want to just kind of write it in freehand. I might just write it in freehand, like putting in, you know, don't forget, and then making like a little checklist. So I'm just gonna put that in and just do notes and don't forget, and then just leave it like that. Because then I figure I can put in like my books, things like that. I could do important as well, because those are all just kind of general headers. So anyways, let me just show you what else is left in this kit. So I just have a couple of font stickers, which I could really use anytime, you know, goals, birthdays, this month, next month, I could use in like a notes page or something. Then I have one little scallop date cover, which by the way were actually really easy to put down because of the square on the edges. And then I've got 3 checklists. I didn't use my Thanksgiving. I used all of the little labels, all of the little boxes, quite a few of the little icons, and then just payday and bill due left over on that page. So yeah, all in all, I think this kit turned out really, really cute. I think the colors were absolutely gorgeous, and I think because it's a scene, it really kind of ties it all in together. It makes it look really cohesive. So yeah, anyways, I just am like totally loving it. And I loved putting in my Wacky Holidays just because I think it really fills up the spread nicely. And I kind of forgot to put them, when I forgot to put them in my monthly spread last time, then it kind of forgot to put them in 2 weekly spreads, so then I had to try to remember to put them in memory spreads. And so glad I remembered to put them in from the get-go this time around. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and then if you want to see it all filled out, you can look for my picture on Instagram. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will just see you in my next video. Bye now.